I'm going to start off with a message. I had a dream. I feel so sorry for Addy. I had a dream about Addy Wali. It was at a table, we're talking. And he said, "You did all this for me." And I said, "Yeah. Because I can't stand to see you in danger. I don't like it." He sat there watching and I was crying. It's like he's saying, "Don't cry. It's okay. It's okay." So it's okay. I had my hand over my face crying. And I said, "I can't stand to see these dreams, Addy. I don't like it. I can't stand to see you in danger all the time. It's not easy watching. And I feel like there's nothing I can do apart from wait for him to just use his own intuition again, how he used to. And to get over the black magic or whatever that Jennifer's put on him or whatever these voodoo people do." Let's get on with the message. Curious battle. They're bullying, thieving, violence, verbal, physical, mental abuse, trying to fight for people's stuff. Wheel of Fortune, it seems to be a turning point for someone. I'm not going to go too much into that dream. I don't want to start crying and stuff. But you get my message. If you see Addy Wali, just give him a hug. We're on a twin flame journey, but someone came in and interrupted this all finances, Genevieve and her people. And I've been seeing her spiking his drinks ever since, stealing from him. It's been a lot. So you might have seen Addy Wali over the years not being a nice person, not giving him any excuses, but he's really been under it. These people have got to stop using this voodoo stuff. I saw what Genevieve did, and this D person that she happens to call her nickname for her daughter, Dora, and I was at the door saying, "Get out," to both of them. And some waterside man, "Get out." These people are taking a piss. This man was doing so well when he took farming. He realized, "I need to heal." He's a big man. He said, "You know what? I need to heal." He took all that money, his idea, time, energy, tried to do farming so he can heal his inner child from his childhood. And then here comes motherfucking Dearest, Genevieve fucking Nadja playing his mother. And that's where the nightmare began. And that's when I lost him, back in farming. It's not easy, people, on this twin flame journey. And to add voodoo and all that madness on top of it, it hasn't been an easy road. It hasn't been easy for me, so I see him every day in my dreams. It hasn't been easy for me. I try to give him understanding, but I think he's more in shock as a foster child that actually someone loves him without ever having anything from him. And I think that's why maybe God set it up this way, for him to see that love doesn't cost anything just because you were fostered out and people see you as a money. And maybe they're in that psychological thing, innit? Because I was brought up in a foster home and they had to get paid to look after me. Maybe he feels like he has to pay people to be his friend or something, or he just feels like for love, comfort, care, it has to come with something. And I think he's more shocked that with me, it was just us, innit? I just love him for him, innit? Nothing else. And I think that's where he's stuck. In 13 years ago with me, I think he's still shocked. Because sometimes I hear in my dream, he said he never would have left. I hear it all the time. It's her. Her and her illusions, delusions, the team of people. You know, he's got a big future ahead of him. And she just wants to be a part of the money part. I just think Genevieve is evil. That's all I see in my dream. I've never met this woman in my life. She's evil. Evil. evil person. I've never met this woman in my life. And now the bloody woman looks like me. She's an evil woman. All right, let's go forward. Evil Taurus in this institution. Evil, man. And these same people will go around saying, oh, you know, Black Lives Matter, we've been through slavery. But your friend, your so-called friend, and the man you're laying down with using, you went into something to help him heal a child. That's what you know, he says you're a wicked mother. You don't care about no fucking slavery. You don't just use that struggle, that fear, to bring in your money. Because this is the same type of mechanism, isn't it? It's the same thing. His mum sent him away to another family to look after a white family. He didn't want to be black. He didn't know he was black, ABC. And then you come in and do this to him. And then you'll say, you're the influencer. You're the one to follow. You can bring artistry, Addy love. When Addy, I know, helped you do your part when it comes to Lionheart. Just like when it came to We Never Met by Chance. You never did that by yourself, neither. No, you didn't. We helped you. And that book on Amazon, Genevieve's Philosophical Way to Success. Where do you see success, my friend? In your head. In your head. I'm going to tell you one thing. Until Genevieve goes down, I'm not going to stop. Leave him alone. I told them, leave him alone. I've seen that man, as much as he's loving, I've seen that man's dark side. And I told them, leave him alone. Stop provoking him. She cut her hair like me, trying to be seductive and all that. Stop provoking. He don't want you. It's you and your witch spell. You raped him, my friend, for him to be in that bed. I saw you, you female rapist. You feminist. You terrorist. I'm telling you, I'm fed up of seeing this person in my dream. I'm fed up of it. I don't know if I'm bloody nowhere. I don't know if I'm from anywhere. Leo, stand up for yourself. See, Leo, Taurus. Told you, can't get away from them. Why? Because I told them I'm that connected to that man. Every time you have bad intentions, it's coming through to me. So continue. Because she did say, I can do whatever I want. Okay, FBI. FBI. Not with my spiritual husband, you don't. Maybe you can go on and grape off your daughter's husband and take out his money and them thing there. That's you lot. But you see that man, Adiwale Akinyo Abadi, no matter how I feel about him, because it wasn't really all his fault. We're on a twin flame journey, all that, something to learn about inner self. Leave him alone. Stop provoking him. And I'm glad it was done this way to show you. I don't need him. He don't need me. You need him. That's why you projected your ass like that, because you thought I couldn't build by myself. Because you're projecting how you feel about yourself and your stinking daughter. Let's continue. All right, my darlings, we're on a twin flame journey for some of us. All right, with my channel, it's all about your relationships. Okay, well, we want healthy relationships outside of ourselves. We need to manage our emotions so we can feel more grounded. Okay, there's a King of Pentacles. He probably feels more grounded, all right? Because now he's in conjunction, maybe, okay, of making a decision to adjust his needs between energies involving courage and decision, because he's looking deeply at the devil energy. All right, someone that has addiction, greedy, materialism, obsessive, maybe someone has a sexual lust, but he's looking at these entities. Okay, remember, the devil. All right, could be the emperor. He understands he's in a very toxic situation. He's been bounded by the devil on purpose. All right, now we're looking at a situation, maybe a King of Pentacles. He's in a toxic situation. He's bounded. Masculines, please, you've got to understand different entities, man. There's Delilah, there's Jezebel, there's Genevieve Nadia, there's Evil Eve, there's players, there's trauma bonding. You got to blend yourself in, the devil's angel. So now it's like this King of Pentacles looking at the devil versus the angel. So now someone was in something very, very toxic. It looks like this masculine is very looking closely, but he's either angry and he's trying to blend his emotions, because he seemed to be very angry okay, about maybe someone exaggerating their credentials, or they were being very irresponsible when it comes to money. It could be an explorer, a lawyer, a priest, or a philosophical person, a dentist, a doctor, a writer, or a policeman. He's looking at this situation very analytically, and he's making a decision. But within the decision to get to a blended place, like peace, moderation, simplicity, he has to get over this devil energy. All right? Someone's looking at someone, an earth angel, but within the middle of this earth angel is the demon, being jealous over materialism, you name it. G-O-D, gold, oil, diamonds. The devil energy to drive you into envy, materialism, anger, and projection, you name it, all right? So someone is being overly critical, okay? Being very dark within their energy. I'm looking at a very materialistic person. Someone with no soul within themselves. They're not guided by the angels. Why? Because you're doing too much darkness when it comes to investments. Someone looks like they're very corrupted. We can look at corruption. We can look at over excess. We can look at someone that was paying someone to blend dark energies for someone to drink. They were paying somebody to do this. Maybe a Capricorn person, a Taurus person, or a Virgo person. Could be a woman, it could be a man, but it's very angry, man. Angry, angry, angry. Why? Because someone exaggerated, okay? Or someone is directly looking, okay, to be outspoken. Because a friend brings stagnation, obstacles, delays when it comes to maybe Libra, or when it comes to equal give and take. Someone needs to cover the heart because they can hear unconditional love, but they can't see it. But into me, I feel this unconditional love, because into me, I know, okay, I can ground myself. I can see growth. I can see abundance. I can see stability. But there seems to be a stagnation, a stalemate. Maybe someone wants a truce, but it seems to be when there's obstacles and delays, there's a decision to be made. And for that decision to be made, someone needs to blend their emotions first and don't go into that dark side. Tame that beast, all right? Because there seems to be a battle. Someone's lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Maybe someone targeted a Libra or Aquarius person when it comes to the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is all about thieving, betrayals, dishonesty, trying to be a friend, trying to run away with it. So someone's trying to run away with a situation, or you could look at a runner, all right, when it comes to twin flame connection. But blending emotions, you know, it's like the emotions start after. So someone needs to ground themselves. Someone is looking for someone's security, someone's abundance, to be stable within their environment. But it's a toxic situation. I'm telling you, these people are playing with these black magic stuff, man. They got to stop. They got to stop. It's only going back to them and their family. Because you know what? All you need is love and truth now. And see, all that voodoo, doo-doo stuff you put on your ring and all that, it's going back to them. So they can blame everybody else for their stagnations, their decisions, obstacles coming their way. But it's their energy, intention, and actions. You know? I know that one is what that mad girl played that psychological game with them people. Oh, look, I'm losing out. She sent some bad energy to me. She's doing voodoo, darling. Please, your mum's crutches is voodoo. Look what came out, Genevieve Nadia, and then your dirty daughter. Don't play with me. Don't play with me, my girl. I'm the empress. I don't fear none of you fools. So now you're looking at a situation when it comes to someone's secret or someone's mood. When it comes to a situation with a contract. So now someone invested in a contract that brought stagnations. Maybe it became a partnership and then it became a contract because it was about business. And now maybe this King of Pentacles is looking at his own individual relationship. So it seems like he's in a bit of a sticky situation with a friend or a partner, because maybe he's using his intuition or he's learning about new love when it comes to like blending courage, decision with his creative expression when it comes to intuition, going deep into the emotions. That's the only way he can cover his heart and get over this situation. Is his intuition. Why? Because they're playing with energy. You can't see. You've got to go by your intuition. So I think this is probably what this King of Pentacles is starting to do, to ground himself, to bring him back to stability. Because he's being very studious when it comes to learning. Okay, because now we're in an Ace. Oh, sorry, Page of Cups, all right? Someone's in a Page of Cups situation, a new love. Maybe someone's doing voluntary working, and this masculine is looking at this person from afar. Someone could be angry, or someone could be pursuing an earth angel, but there seems to be obstacles to go over there. But all the emotions is over here. There's no wherever that person is, there's no emotion. It's about materialism, you know. It's about being toxic, about having that dark energy, you know. Some people just like struggle love. So maybe he's having a fluctuations when it comes to investments. A really good businessman, you know. You see, once he's in tune with his intuition, and he doesn't abuse his spirituality, this masculine can go very far. But he's got to be true to himself, man. He's got to walk away from these toxic energies. Too much toxic energy is a burden. Maybe for a Sagittarius person, when it comes to aiming for his goals, it's too much of a burden. Why? Because I think he's got too much people that's into vanity around that person. And they're in that bonding of toxicity. Do you know what I mean? Bound to the devil, though. Whoever this is bound to the devil. It could be the earth sign family, man. They just like playing with that magic shit. And they think it's okay. Sagittarius person. Do you know what I mean? Or a Sagittarius masculine person. Or this could be a Virgo person. Or Sagittarius person. Taurus, Capricorn person looking at a situation. When it comes to speaking. Because someone's being very outspoken about the devil energy. Maybe he got messages. Or he's getting messages from the soul of the self. Because this is still energy. This is speed. So this person came in with speed. When it comes to this masculine's money. Maybe this masculine's money just went really quickly. Very quick. You know what come to my head? I remember seeing a video of Addy in 2019. He said he was ready to settle down. Ready to get married and everything. If you see his image from then till now, Genevieve done something, man. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. I don't care what anyone says. Taurus didn't want to feel left out in the cold. The devil, told ya, the devil's picked me. So now someone's getting messages, fast messages about a devil entity. A Taurus person doesn't want to feel left out in the cold because now looking at 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles is always about ill will or bankruptcy or someone that is not intuitive or psychic or into materialism. They are a peasant, really. So they're going around begging. All right. But someone's been called in to the light. Okay. To come in and do spiritual recovery or spiritual program. Now, that's a letter as well I sent to Adiwali with a spiritual program. Okay. And a spiritual development program. All right. She liked that. And she liked my books. And she liked my reports about sustainable companies taking old homes and taking on into sustainability and digging out that gold and then doing solar farms, but having a recycle plant, all right, in Africa because of pandemic. Whatever happens outside of us, we can always have production. Now, this is where the problem starts. All these aims, goals, plans, it was between me and Addy. Why? Because back in 2014, before I went to uni, he told me to do oil and gas. So this is a business between the souls. This is their contract. Suddenly, a devil came involved, a Taurus person, and blocked the whole thing. She had an advantage in it. I've only known him for 3 months. She's known him since he'd done farming. So you might have run there, ask for advice, and that's her pum-pum getting involved. Yeah, Genevieve's a nasty, evil, vindictive tramp. I can't stand seeing her in my dream. So I'm glad her days are numbered, man. Yeah, you look like me because you're not intimidating me. You just look fucking stupid. You just look stupid. And now they're worried about the devil. Yeah, earth sign person worried about her money now in the future with a Leo person. There you go. So now someone's worried about someone's self-mastery, a Gemini person, because they're making many aims, being aimed and guided by the angels. But on the top of someone's head is the devil. And that looked like me last night crying in front of Adiwali and her. saying, I can't stand to see this fucking woman. I can't stand to see it anymore. I don't want to see it anymore. Do you know how hard it is to watch someone be spiked? And I called the police in Nigeria, the UK. I've done the FBI. I've done many newspapers. I have. And if she's up there 2-3 days ago, I can do what I want with a haircut like mine. This fight ain't over for now, my girl. She don't know me enough because she's got too little money and too little rich friend around her. She thinks them people can bully me into a corner. So Genevieve can have her life. Genevieve, don't let me come to Nigeria now and put my foot on that soil and start boxing you up in front of people. You know, they come like your mother never beat you when you're younger. Come like your mother never teach you 2 licks upon your body. Because there's a saying, you know, broke the tree right young, you know. Obviously, your mother never broke that tree because your root is the devil. You're in your picnic. So now someone's worried. Someone's in their mind when it comes to taking actions to have a conversation. Do you understand? Because the reasons and the logic is now coming out why someone had the courage and the ability to take action. Do you understand? Why? Because they don't have the blood clot morals. Now we're learning about Sagittarius when it comes to work, how they work. Look at someone's reputation. Okay? Maybe you're understanding a Gemini person, Sagittarius person is the angel, or someone's thinking a Sagittarius person, okay, needs to aim his clout somewhere else and use his intuition. Because someone's in their thoughts. This King of Pentacles in his thoughts, man. He needs to balance out his emotion. I reckon what he found that was a burden about the devil. So he's up at night. He's laying down with the devil. You wake up with the devil. You go to bed with the devil. Guess what? You wake up in hell. So now someone's coming out of that situation. Someone's worried because it's a burden. A heavy, heavy burden. Especially when it comes to someone's reputation. Someone's career is a burden. Do you understand? Because they put all their burdens on everyone else for them to look like they got moral condition, they got the prestige, they got that position. But the professional achievements is under exaggeration and it's under stress, under the dress. Do you understand? For everybody else. That's not fair. It's not fair for everyone else. So everybody else's path must stop for one person. You got to think about that properly, man. Someone's got a very narrow mind, man. Yeah, there you go. Lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Now someone's in their thoughts. Why? Because they've got 9 again. Maybe this Aquarius person, Libra person, is intuitively seeing this burden, trying to help this masculine, an earth angel. Because she doesn't like to see his friends, family and stuff lying to him. It's not easy. Don't cry me. I don't know him, but my soul does. I don't know him. But he keeps calling me and my soul keeps calling him and they won't leave each other alone. They're my biggest inspiration. That's why I don't need anybody. They inspire me enough. Why? Because the soul's born to love. You know, I see their romance towards each other because they're intuitively connected to each other. That's the lesson of power. But it seems to be someone's lying, stealing, cheating about a Aquarius person or a Libra person. Take it as it resonates. So they're doing the bullying, thieving, stealing and everything else. Being very deceptive, trying to run away with it, trying to be a friend, but looking back at the intuition. It's a burden. It's a burden maybe someone holding back from a soulmate. It's a burden. Someone tried to tie a Sagittarius person to the devil energy by mixing. Okay, and you lot, please, until you lot figure out who really Genevieve Nigel is and her family, I can only stress, please don't drink and eat from that person. Don't leave it alone. So now we're looking at someone's lying about love and support. Someone's going back, maybe a Pisces person. Someone's lying about 10 of Cups. But you can't fake a 10 of Cups, babe. You can fake a 10 of Pentacles, but see 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups comes with the 10 of Pentacles. Not before. It comes after. Why? Because water signs, you are the lesson of emotion. Once you manage your emotions, you identify your intuition, there's your wealth. Your wealth is coming in. You'll feel more grounded. You won't be around stealing people trying to steal your happiness away. But you can intuitively feel at the end of this rope, there's a happily ever after. But in the meantime, there's decision to be made. Why? Because someone's up at night worried about actions, about conversation. Because into me, I know. Because into me, I see. Because into me, I feel. All right? Someone's going to spiritual prison, earth prison, or mental prison. Why? Because someone got a message about entrapment. About earth sign entrapment, maybe. So now someone's trying to take control of someone's mind. Okay? Because now they're up at night worried. Maybe they're trying to take control of their minds. Or someone tried to take control of someone else's mind. But the plot was mental institution for the air sign. And for the fire sign, burnout energy, burn out with the drink. I saw him. He was like this, like all fondled over, good few times, and then some man was holding him up, taking him into somewhere. This is why this Leo person's got to stand up for his belief. He's got to stand up, all right? There seems to be some speed talking, speed changes. Someone's worried, all right, because the speed energies. We keep getting messages from God, you know, about the situation. So now maybe a Gemini person is in a situation that is like the devil versus God. And it's a burden to the earth angels. Like, come out the way, devil, man. We don't even like you, bro. I don't know where you're going. Karmic copycat. So annoying. So now we're looking at a situation with the King of Swords. Looking at these messages. He's got the information. He's analysing it. He's being very analytical. Okay, it makes him feel very grounded, maybe, or vice versa. It could be King of Pentacles, seeing this truth, is in its absolute truth. It could be a Sagittarius person, take it as it resonates, but someone's in their thoughts about the devil energy. Someone's angry and jealous about God's, about God's 2 o'clock, and about a soul world. If you do the work, this is Earth School. You're here to graduate from your flaws, but some people just can't do it. I'm sorry, I'm hot, people. I just got my tooth out yesterday. Oh, I'm feeling a bit hot. Okay, so, you know, it's God's 2 o'clock. We're trying to bring a soul world, but you can't idolize or be idle. This is where they're going wrong anyway. They want to be idle. Oh, I'm the one to follow. I want all the recognition. I want the fame. You're already gone wrong anyway, my love. This is a new era, you know, and I don't think these people are so disconnected from society, but they want to be business people. There's a shift, and they can't even feel it. They can't even see it. I'm not the only intuitive one. People, I can get small items now, and I can speak to pendulums, or I can speak to the tree, and the tree will come chat to me. Do you understand? A lot of people are showing that on TikTok now. And this is where buffoonery got involved with Genevieve Nadia and her foolery. Why? Because the buffalo with big jumbo ears is so dumb. She's got hard ears that wear jaws. Everyone's going telepathically now. Everyone. She thought she can steal this life away. No. Everyone will see exactly what she's doing. People, take your time. Patient man ride donkey. Leave them alone. Because the conscious mind of the collective will see all the bad people, what they're doing. And they'll be left in the dark on their own until they learn their lesson. In the dark and on your own. On your own, man. So now someone's looking at a stagnation. Someone's looking at a burden due to a lie. Someone's stealing, cheating someone's happiness. Someone wants to take someone's light away. So you've got to have a different perspective. Someone's gone within, okay, and they've done their spiritual vision. They've seen this vision. So now someone's creating from their imagination. Why? Because they have psychic abilities and they saw someone's lying, stealing, cheating from a Sagittarius person or a Sagittarius person doing it. So now we understand the Aquarius person. Into me, I know. Into me, I know. Into me, I know that a Sagittarius is a different perspective when it comes to eating from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn person. Don't eat from these people. Don't even do no chung chung. She might have a hairy pum pum. Left it alone. Make her go cut it by herself. Leave it alone. Have a different perspective. You understand? Because someone has a burden. You've got to have a different perspective. Use your intuition, people. Someone looking at self-mastery. Someone's work. A Aquarius person's work. So someone went straight to a Sagittarius person to bring back burden. They acted like an angel, but under the angel of that disguise is the devil. Why don't you take off that clothes? Look, Sagittarius took off the clothes. Rotted, I'm with the devil. Yeah, put your clothes back on, bitch. Put your clothes on, girl. People say your body's banging, but doesn't mean your inside is. Your inside is the devil. That's why people stop making people's banging body make you look stupid. Why? Because that's what Delilah does, Jezebel. They make sure the body of seduction look good. Why? Because they're against godly. You see these entities, they're not into God. You understand? They're here to get rid of God's plan. Just like in my dream, she said, oh, is God real? She's not allowed to ask. You stole from Adiwale, clean your body. 10 commandments, thou shalt not steal, my girl. But no, this one with a Pisces person, Cancer person, Scorpio person, all out there laughing, talking, chatty, bangy, bangy. Oh, they loved it, darlings. So now maybe this circle of people, could be 3 people in a situation, and now soaking, touchy, unstable emotions. Look at them, trying to act like they're happy under the lie, but they're not. But they weren't happy about this lie, though. It made them comfort about his intuition being a lie. Why? Because they don't have no intuition. They want everyone to be like them. They were happy. Look at them happy about this lie, about an Aquarius, but happy, celebrating, gossiping, malice, you name it, with these 3 people. So now someone's looking at a reunion with a Aquarius person, unite. And someone's gone within and done their own inner search. Okay, because now you've got the Hermit. Okay, someone's gone within and done their own clarity. Okay, because now they've got a quest, a personal truth. Maybe a Aquarius person about a Cancer person or a Pisces person. You've got the truth. Hey, shout out to that nurse yesterday. Listen, though, she's made for this. This is her purpose. My teeth feels good today, you know. I thought I was going to wake up with so much pain. No, my teeth feels so... She done so... The way she put... Sorry, I just changed that subject, didn't I? She done so good, man. She done so good. We had a good conversation. She's an empath. It's beautiful, man. And it's weird. She said, it's weird that you ask me certain questions. I said, oh, psychic, that's how it happens, man. It's like I naturally tap into people. That's why I stay away from people. Yeah, man. I try not to be around people too much. I don't want to know your business, man. Because you don't know how to behave yourself. You don't know how to behave yourself, man. We're going for a new era. All you bad people, you don't have to open your mouth no more. Your soul will snitch on you while it's going to leave you. Oh, yeah, while it's leaving you in a shell. All your confessions will go to all the earth angels. Oh, yeah, while your shell stands there in hell. So now we're looking at Ace of Wands. Someone's looking at a new project. Someone's being very inspired by the hand of God to create. So we all have sparkling ideas from the hand of God. Everything stems from thought. When it comes to creating a pen. You got to think of a pen, don't you? Before you actually design the pen. So you can sell the pen to the supply of schools that are under demand for an education. Now, that's sparkling ideas from God. Now, these buffoons feel as if, oh, you got sparkling ideas. Well, it's for me to become into this situation. Look, everyone, look at me. Come and follow me. All right, so we follow you. Genevieve's philosophical way to success is stealing. Stealing, lying to you, and trying to get away with it being seduction. There you go. You don't need a book for that. Someone wants to come in reliable, my darling. Someone wants to reunite with you. And someone wants to come in for a reunion. Could be a Pisces person or Libra person, Aquarius person. Take it as it resonates. It's just energy, innit? Just energy. We are energy at the end of the day. All right? It's crazy how I know this man for 3 months. But the way we worked was amazing. It was beautiful. I didn't even think we'll ever leave. He tamed me too much, maybe that's why as well. I'm telling you, I've seen it. This woman is doing some dark magic on that masculine. I'm telling you, an earth sign person at work. 1, 2, 3 at work. I'm telling you, I've seen it. He mustn't drink. If you see Adiwali, please tell him don't drink or eat from Genevieve Nadia, please. I can't take it no more. I can't. Don't want to see him anymore. Passed out in places. I don't want to see it anymore. I don't want to see it. Tell him to stop provoking him. Doing all these seduction stuff. He doesn't like you, bro. It's your graping of your drinks that made him go there in the first place. So she's trying to look like me now to it's just too much. These karmic copies, you know, they don't have no rascal behavior. None. No behavior, man. So now this King of Pentacles looking at the situation when he sees the devil energy, you know. 2 cards. Someone's looking at a victory. Maybe with a Aquarius person, a Leo person. Looking at unity. Looking at blending mind, body, soul together. To bring a balance in, maybe. Somebody wants to balance a situation. Maybe King of Pentacles. He's looking at the soul of the self with victory. He's giving his healing. Maybe he wants to heal from a bond situation. Maybe he's looking at 2 of Cups, the strength of the 2 of Cups. When it comes to a Leo person, taming the beast. Could be a Leo person. Taming his beast to not go towards this devil energy. And I told him in a dream, tame that beast, Eddie. Tame that beast. He said, yeah, but she took my estate. She will give it back. Just tame that beast. She won't last. She thinks she's funny. I've seen that man's soul, bro. And I don't care what anyone says. Every single person around him is not as strong as Adiwali. He can be in his ego about it if he wants. But that's where he's losing. That's where he's losing. These people won't last down there, boy. He's got an army, and I've seen this man's whole army, bro. And I'm going to use them so much, innit, bro? Hey, I love the youths though, man. They're beautiful. They are. You just have to give them time. You got to take time with them, man. You got to understand them. Stop acting like... We got to ask them as well. What do they want? What do they want from us sometimes as well? I think we're going wrong with the youth then, man. Our future leaders. Someone's coming away. Maybe a Aquarius person saw this devil energy in the 2 of Cups. Or the thought of the King of Pentacles. Seeing these 2 of Cups. He's seeing that the passion of the 2 of Cups is very spiritual. It's very pure. Someone wants to communicate. But somebody went away from the devil energy. Or went away from a 2 of Cups to the devil. So now the angels are taking them away from the situation. So the angels said, listen, move away from the devil, please. Because the angels are not happy about this situation, about the stagnation, the lying, stealing, cheating, and people being up at night about happiness. Someone's stopping someone's happiness, and happy hater. You got to walk away for your 8, 9, 10, for your wish fulfillment, for your happiness in your nest. But it doesn't come the other way round. It's love first. Then it all comes to you. But these people think it's money. And then when you see money, that's when you got all your devil energies running after you. Right? Because you're not loving yourself. You got to love yourself. These people don't love themselves. Someone's coming out of difficult waters when it comes to finances. Maybe someone wants to go towards a 2 of Cups or a proper relationship or a partnership. Can they look at groundship? Someone secretly was seeing the devil. Secret. And this deception, Sagittarius, it's a burden. Because someone's barking up the wrong tree. Someone's trying to cut someone's lane. You don't like the golden lane, like the golden road. All of that. Nah. Maybe a Cancer person. You've got to use your intuition. Why? Because it seems to be a deception of lying, stealing, cheating, burdens. Someone's bringing stagnation, stalemates, and trying to get away with it, bringing obstacles to someone's decision. When it comes to secrets or deception. This is why when the moon is out, you have to use your intuition. Somebody probably dreams a lot, a Libra person. I've seen it in a dream maybe. Because they're deep in their emotions. And when she's ready, she comes back up. She goes back down, she comes back up. Why? Because her emotions let her see everything. She's like a whale. She's like a whale, man. That's her happy ever after. That is what gives her satisfaction. That's her love. It's the earth angels and the fact that she can do all this stuff. So now we understand on the 10 of Cups head, it's a shell. It's a shell. They don't have no emotions, no nothing. King of Pentacles has to make a decision. Maybe he wants to make a decision about Aquarius person. When it comes to the higher priestess being higher than the Pope, maybe he's made that decision. He's got that clarity. Because now he's got closer. It's like he jumped over. It's like he's looking at his 2 of Pentacles, his 2 of Cups. He understands, right? I'm using my intuition. I understand to get to my happiness, I've got to get over this mindset of the devil. Why? Because the devil ain't doing me nothing. It's not doing nothing apart from lying, stealing, cheating my money. So now you've got to come to calmer waters with the mind over this deception that was a burden. Because now this person's been guided by the angels to move closer to the intuition. So he's moved closer to the intuition. Maybe someone relocated, but we're looking at hidden feelings. Someone's got hidden feelings, maybe. But we're looking at the higher priestess. We're looking at the mystery. We're looking at the veil between heaven and earth, all right? Looking at the key to spirituality, okay, and the knowledge of the mystery of life, all right? Someone's got hidden feelings for a 10 of cups. Happy ever after. But maybe someone feels more grounded because they've made a decision to use the intuition to see above and below this lie. So now they feel more grounded. Or this King of Pentacles has to make a decision when it comes to contracts because there's people that are lying. Magician. Maybe the lie is about conning. Maybe he's conning with his thoughts, too conning with his thoughts. Or maybe he's dealing with a Aquarius person, or a Libra person, or Sagittarius person, or a Cancer, Pisces person. Too much I don't know. Lying, stealing, cheating, trying to get away with it. Manipulation, what's above is below, but what's above is in their head. It's stealing, lying, cheating. So what's above goes below in it. So if your mind is always in that calculated, oh, I want friends, but I'm not really a friend. Nah, man. These people, what's above is below. And now there's going to be problems with this person. Because now someone's doing some quick speed. Maybe this message is going to this King of Pentacles by 2 o'clock or 2 o'clock. And he's thinking maybe in bed, he's got lots of messages. Or he can outside messages and inside messages and messages going around. And now he's worried and stressed maybe about his stability, maybe about his abundance. Because now he's going for a Wheel of Fortune. This would be a turning point for the soulmate. Because maybe a King of Swords is looking at a turning point, new job, new pay rise as well. He maybe got a letter about a Wheel of Fortune. Someone's going towards their Wheel of Fortune and someone's aiming towards a 2 o'clock. But someone seems to be very worried. Why? They don't want to face this Wheel of Fortune. Why? Because somebody is too dark to go into the Wheel of Fortune. Because they bring a 4 o'clock. So that's karmic debt. They had to go for that karmic debt first. So now someone feels unfulfilled. The devil feels unfulfilled. Why? Because they thought that surprise that was given by God, it can just be snatched like that. It can't be like that, my friend. That's the truth. You got to go and do your work. It's like the Philosopher's Stone. You can't take the sword out the stone. No, you can't, devil. You've got to go and do your work like everybody else. So now there's a thoughts of truth, plans, ideas that someone was backstabbing someone in the back. Maybe an Aquarius person, Gemini person, or a Sagittarius person. All right? But now this King of Pentacles looking at the situation. Maybe there's a business deal between this King of Cups, this King of Swords, and this King of Pentacles and all. I don't think these two are getting on. If it's a business deal, I don't think these people are getting on, man. And someone's worried about someone's new love. I'm surprised the Queen of Wands ain't there. In that people business, worried about a new love. Maybe an air sign person is worried about new love with such a Sagittarius person. Too much secrets. Maybe this masculine being handed help with secrets. Oh, and maybe this masculine like mine, he likes white linen. And this is where as well, you know, that girl is wicked to see. She will put up posters of her on a beach because he likes the beach. And with a black man in a white linen. Like, I don't know, trying to tell me that's Adiwali. Do I care? No, I fucking don't, bitch. He tells me exactly how he feels about you every day. He said, you're annoying as he's spiking his drink. So all of that acting like, oh, look, we're happy even though I'm not showing you. You're an idiot. Because God don't lie. God makes me see what's going on every day, baby girl. With you and your dear Dora. Dora Explorer. Yeah, that's what you call her, innit? Your little pet name. Dora, Theodora, name of your granny, innit? Yeah, Leo, stick up for yourself, you hear? There's too much secrets, illusions, delusions. Maybe this Leo wants to stick up for this Ace of Cups. And by God, it was a surprise. It's going back that way, but it went that way. Do you understand? Into a lie. Lying. Maybe King of Pentacles. Lying, stealing, cheating in his thoughts. Corrupted masculine. Into too much access. Acting like people them his friend. They're not friend. They just like to party events. To be in a people business. Aquarius person blending. Aquarius person balancing. Aquarius person working on an Ace of Pentacles. And that's what someone's thinking about. It's a burden for someone. A Cancer person maybe. It's a burden. Let me tell you. Lying, stealing, trying to get... Someone just... It's a burden. Holding on to this lying, stealing, cheating. Or maybe Sagittarius feels like holding on to this lie about Aquarius person. Or Aquarius person hold this lie about Sagittarius person. It's a burden for these people. I don't think they realize how much a lie from your thoughts that comes out of the cauldron of your gob. I think people think it's going to affect the person they're lying to in the long run. This is short-term measures. Happy about a lie. Celebrating. Buying things. Happy. Yay! In long term, these bitches ain't going to be crying. These bitches ain't going to be laughing no more. Let them laugh. Remember, the last. Well, as I go again, the last one cries. No, the last laugh. Whatever, you know that saying. Sure. Victory. They were looking at a victory. They were happy. Look at them dancing. Yeah, having a victory. We're more famous. Look, yay. No, blunt talking from an air sign person, about a Leo person. You're going for a foundation clutch. You broke your foundation highest possible. So I love God enough. Because every time you build that foundation, the devil come in. And they'll tell you over and over, get rid. But they don't want to listen until you get to your highest peak. Now you're going to go. Now someone's going to go for the biggest fall in public humiliation. Public humiliation, man. So now we're looking at thoughts. Maybe this masculine is a bit too excessive. Maybe someone likes round earrings. Maybe somebody likes to put their hair in a bonnet sometimes. Or a scarf. Maybe a Virgo or Taurus person, think about Aquarius person being left out in the cold, a soulmate. So they were manipulating. Let me tell you, the Queen of Wands. I know she won't be too busybody people. That's inner people business. Pushy, demanding, overbearing people that can't pull up their own knickers. But watch when man gone. It's what I love, you know. I love it. I love it. I love when I see a woman act so above her station. And the moment the man leaves or friends leave, suddenly you're not a bully no more. Suddenly your money don't help you no more. You understand? They need to lie. They need people to invest in this lie, this deception. So people are investing in someone's lie. Stealing, cheating, abuse. This is why consumers need to be careful of when you're going out and doing your hard work. Because when you go and you give these people money like P. Diddy allegedly, where is he now? In court. Why? Because we bought his alcohol, his drink, his everything to enable that bad behavior. So when I see Genevieve Nadja stealing out of the masculine's pocket and thing there, what's he doing? He invested in her. Do you understand? Stealing from us. Stalking me. Stealing my ideas, my plans. Just for her to say, look at me, I'm artistry. No, you're art of fart, my darling. Now you got a conflict with a Leo person. An Aquarius person, maybe. Take it as it resonates. Someone's looking at someone's contract, someone's reputation, and they actually someone's lying when it comes to applying someone's foundation. Someone's up at night, maybe a Gemini person in his thought, into me I know, into me I feel, because into me I know, behind my back, I've got to face it. Someone's lying, stealing, cheating. Sagittarius or Cancer person with an Earth sign family. Yeah! Plant your foundation, babies. Use your intuition. Become with a happy ever after. And you know what's nice? It says 10 of cup, 10 of cup. These two really were... Oh, Queen of Swords. King and Queen of Swords. There you go. These two really worked on themselves. So they got their 9 of cup. Now they got their 10 of cup. Because when they went for their 9 of cups, you go for that extra 10 in it. And that 10th one you can share, but you'll never be drained. Because now they're working. Mind, body, soul. to do that self-love. So you have your 9 of cups, walk away the 8 of cups to your 9 of cups, which is pouring love into yourself. And then it become your 2 of cup. So you both have a 10 of cup and you both share it without ever being drained. And now it's got happily ever after. Now you got someone with no problem, no nothing. Where we going there? So we could be talking about Queen of Swords being stabbed behind the back. Okay, could be thinking of a King of Wands, looking at love, looking at a missed opportunity. Now it's a burden, staying away. Why? Because the earth sign person was relying on this masculine's inheritance, his wealth. So now he's got a different perspective about trying not want to lose ends with an earth sign family. About she's commodity. No, your pussy is commodity. And that big gob of yours that don't have fuck all. No ideas, no nothing apart from lying, stealing, cheating. Horrible person, man. I'm fed up of seeing that person in my dream. I tell you, I'm fed up of it. Mud girl from the mud hut. Queen of Wands. Up, worried. She doesn't even want to look at this something, yeah. She understands in her thoughts. She's worried about maybe a Aquarius person. Someone's heartbroken. Maybe God or maybe King of Swords. Heartbroken. Why? Pushy, demanding people acting like they're happy. They're not. They're in their house, worried. Why? They can't face this lie, deception with a Cancer, Scorpio person or a Sagittarius woman. Or Earth sign family, full stop. So now you look at maybe the King of Pentacles, could be an investor. I reckon this is 2 masculines, maybe looking at 1 woman as well. Or there's 1 man in 1, looking at his ground shit, looking at his truth, looking at his inheritance. And maybe looking at 1 woman. He's investigating the willpower of a 2 of cup that went into a 5 of cup with a soulmate. And unfulfilled. Because someone keeps looking and thinking of a Libra person, maybe, in a 2 of cup, a Pisces person, when it comes to new love. They wanted it to come out away, but no, it's coming away from difficulties. Oh, look, that was nice. We'll leave that there. Okay, so now we're looking at taking that leap of faith away from lying, stealing, cheating, or someone taking a leap of faith and stop being a runner. You could be in a twin flame connection. Why? Because someone under the surface saw this connection. Now they're up at night. Why? Because the higher priestess sees everything. Every move they make, higher priestess saw it. And now someone's coming in reliable. Uh-oh, that reliability is finished. Somebody wanted to finish reliability with Queen of Wands. Okay? Remember, walking love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.